Hello. I'm in my dining room slash future library. My husband and I recently built these IKEA shelves. It feels a lot more cozy opposed to just like this blank wall. So it's my husband's birthday coming up and I wanted to do something special for him. Previous years, he's always done something special for my birthday. Like he's thrown me a little surprise party. He's planned like a brunch with my friends. And so anyway, all that to say, I'm planning on inviting our friends over and making it like a Lord of the Rings themed because he really loves Lord of the Rings, and we always rewatch the trilogy extended version every year during like the Christmas time. So yes, I thought it'd be fun to write my ideas down in my journal and also share with you the ideas that I have, and then eventually, hopefully in the video, you'll see those ideas come to life. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do all of them, but yeah, I'm thinking of making a little sign in our kitchen for the Prancing Pony, which is like the bar slash inn that shows in the movie and book. I think a major thing will be food. So I wanna decorate a cake in Bilbo's house. And I saw a few designs on Pinterest, so I'm gonna take inspiration from that. And there's like a bunch of food like themes and memes that are shown throughout the movie, so there's just like a bunch of ideas there. So I'm thinking wedges and sushi, some sort of a bread. I'll probably end up doing pizza, salad, and some sort of meat. My husband loves wings, so. And then another sign on Bilbo's house, there says like no admittance except on party business. So I think that'd be really cute to have. I thought about playing like a ring hiding game, but I don't know if I'll do that or not. I'm gonna think about it. And then I was debating between these two ideas because we still have our Christmas tree up, partly because we're lazy to take it down and partly because we just love the Christmas vibe. But I think I'm gonna take it down and I'm gonna build this instead. It's like a bunch of balloons to emulate the Eye of Sauron, and I think it'll just be really fun and like make a bigger statement. So I'm trying to make the Eye of Sauron. I'm using a lampshade and I got some Bristol board at the dollar store and wrapped it around the base. I'm gonna stack a bunch of them to make it taller. And I ordered the balloons on Amazon and they came with, it's called balloon tape or balloon glue. It's looking pretty good. I just kind of winged it. And I cut some notches in the top and just slid this fort thing in between the tube. Now I'm gonna make the eye. I got some glitter and glue. I'm gonna use this like orange glitter for the fire and this one. Ooh. The eye is looking quite glam. No admittance except on party business. I got this at the dollar store. I printed out different memes and I'm gonna stick these on the food later on. I'm gonna glue it to some cardboard or Bristol board on sticks so I can like stick it in the bowls after. I just finished getting ready and our friends should be here any minute now. Yeah, I'm really excited for our little party and it was fun like preparing all these like decorations and stuff, and I'm excited to show you what it looks like. Happy birthday to you. It's now been a few days since the birthday party and we had so much fun. I think everyone had a good time. I felt like the decorations kind of helped to lift the mood as well, especially in the beginning. And everyone was like smiling and laughing at like the different decorations that I prepared. And you know, it starts off the mood with laughter and yeah, it was really nice. I'm curious to know if any of you have watched Lord of the Rings or read the books and if you understood sort of the references that I had going on with the decorations. I just have a few reading updates I wanted to share. A few weeks ago, I finished reading Howl's Moving Castle by Diana Wynne Jones. And Howl's Moving Castle is one of my favorite Ghibli movies. I've rewatched it so many times and I was really looking forward to reading this. I had no idea that the movie was based on a book, and it turns out that a lot of Ghibli films are actually based on books. But yeah, this cover is super beautiful and it has like these. However, I did not love this book as much as I love the movie. I totally respect that Diana's book is the original and that's where a lot of the ideas came from. But in terms of the story, I just felt like there was a lot going on and things would happen suddenly and end abruptly. For example, I felt like the dynamic between Sophie and Howl. Hey, Millie. Howl and Sophie's dynamic. In the movie, there's a gradual buildup and their romantic feelings develop, but in the book, I felt like they only really had the one interaction in the beginning. Their romantic connection at the end was just really sudden. I still enjoyed the book and there's a lot of cool ideas, and I've heard that you can appreciate it more because there's 2 other books in this series, but this book alone, I felt like it was more of a 3 out of 5 for me, maybe even a 2.5. Yeah. After that, I read Days at the Morisaki Bookshop, and I really love this one. It's a short read. To me, there was 2 like major themes of the book. One major one is just, it's for the book lover. It's about falling in love with reading and cherishing those moments of enjoying reading, finding a book or a new author that you love, quietly browsing around the bookstore, being surrounded by books and having sort of all the time in the world to read all the books that you want to, and the way that books connect you with people, and how if you read someone's favorite book, you can kind of gain a new and deeper understanding of that person. And I thought the second theme was about finding yourself, understanding who you are, accepting yourself for who you are and the circumstances that you're in, and having the courage to do so. I've seen mixed reviews on this. People love it or hate it. It's one of those really quiet and slow sort of days in a life type of story. I really loved it. So the last few weeks I've been reading a lot of these like cozy, quiet books, but honestly I was starting to get a little bored. I think I need to mix it up. So I was debating on what to read and I ended up deciding on We Do Not Part by Hangang. I'm about halfway through. I am really enjoying it. I was a little scared to read this because you just know with Hangang, it's gonna be just a tragic book to read, but you know that it's gonna be a beautiful read. Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I'll share my thoughts on it when I'm done reading. A few weeks ago, it was my birthday, and I got a discount code from Indigo, which is like a big box bookstore here in Canada. It's kind of like the Waterstones of UK. What's the seller in America? Barnes & Noble, I guess? But yeah, they sent me a coupon for my birthday, 20% off, so I treated myself to a few books. So the first one is East of Eden by John Steinbeck. It's such a thick book. So far I've only read one of John Steinbeck's books, Of Mice and Men, and I really enjoyed that one. I really like his storytelling style, and I've heard a lot of good things about this book. The Lion Women of Tehran by Marhan Kamali. It's about two friends. One is rich and one is poor, how they navigate through the political, social climate of Iran. Next, I got Welcome to the Hyunnam-dong Bookshop by Hwang Borum. I think this is a pretty popular book, especially in that sphere of like cozy, quiet reads. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one, but I probably won't get to this for a few months because like I said, I'm getting a little tired of too much of this like cozy quietness. I got The Master and Margarita by Mikhail Bulgakov. This cover is so beautiful. Honestly, I have no idea what this book is about. My friend recommended it to me. She knows me so well, and if she thinks that I might enjoy this, then I trust her opinion. This one's just a fun one. I follow this artist, Annalise Draws, on Instagram, and I love her illustration style. It's just so cute. The Little Book of Joy, 365 Ways to Celebrate Every Day, written by Joanne Rualos Diaz, illustrated by Annalise Draws. I assume it's meant for children, but I also kind of feel like this could be a little healing read for adults as well. I just think the illustrations are so adorable, and looking at it just puts you in a good mood. The Pearl by John Steinbeck, a very short one. I'm looking forward to reading this one. I really enjoyed Of Mice and Men, which is another short story. And the last one is Villette by Charlotte Bronte. This is another thick one. Honestly, thick books kind of intimidate me. The text is pretty small too. But I've read a few books now over the last like year and a half, and I feel like I'm ready to take on sort of a bigger monster. And I've seen really good reviews on this. I tried not to read too much into it because I sort of like going into books blind, just allowing myself to allow the author's writing to build the world for me that I'm trying to dive into. And it's been a while since I've read a classic, so I think it'll be a nice switch up. And I'd also be curious to know what you're reading. If you have any book recommendations, I'm always open to hearing those. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good week. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you for watching my other video. Been getting such a positive response on there. And honestly, it just feels like a dream. Like I wasn't sure if I'd ever... Anyways, I just wanted to say thank you. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.